Wake up with the all-new B Morning Coffee Club on 92.5 WBEE.
I can tell you now that we know everything is fine. But yesterday at this time, I was pretty scared, and I was broadcasting from home. And listeners may not know that, so a little behind the curtain peek. I was in my dining room talking to you guys over Zoom and trying to broadcast the show.
Sure.
While at the same time, pretty worried because my kid got sent home from school a couple days ago with a runny nose and sneezing. No fever, no anything. She's been pretty sick, laying in bed. Then all of a sudden, she got a fever, and the school said she cannot come back. Oh. If you leave with a runny nose or any sort of symptom whatsoever, you cannot come back without a negative COVID-19 test. Then none of us had COVID testing yet. We have not had any need.
Sure.
So I didn't even know where to go. I'm like, do I go to a testing site? Does it cost money? Is there a free option? I don't even know. So I called the pediatrician, and they got us right in at the end of the day. And they said, stay in the parking lot and then call us when you get here. So we did that. They were all suited up. They made sure everybody was gone for the day. Ava went in. They weighed her. They took a swab. We left.
Did Ava comment on what it felt like to get the test?
Yeah. It wasn't as bad as she thought.
Well,
it wasn't
good.
as bad. Like the pediatrician, you know how when No Candy Andy had his done live?
Yes.
During his broadcast?
Yeah.
And it was like this huge swab.
Yes.
Right? It looked like a double the size of a Q-tip on the end.
Right.
I guess that's adults, but at the pediatrician, it's a really tiny little, it's not big at all.
Oh, that's good then. That's good. Yeah.
That's my 2 cents.
My 2 cents is I would like the kid version of any COVID-19 testing.
Yeah.
That's my 2 cents.
Got a smaller swab because I would appreciate that. So we had to wait for 2 days. I've been sitting at home waiting. And then, you start to manifest this stuff. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what if she does have COVID? I'm in there every hour checking her temperature. How you doing? Oh, she's not hungry. Steve, she's lost her appetite. She's not hungry. That's it. We probably have COVID. Yes. Who have we been around? First of all, I got scared of you guys. I got scared, and you just start going through all this stuff. So it's been an emotional roller coaster. And one that ended up, thankfully, not being necessary because we got a call. 7:00 last night, we're all sitting at the dinner table, and the phone rings, and I knew the number right away. And she said the test came back negative for COVID.
When she called and got on the phone, did she draw it out like they do in movies?
No.
Or did she just...
No.
Hi, can I speak to... Oh, hi. How are you doing tonight? It's like, just tell me.
Yeah, no.
And the test is?
We'll tell you right after this break.
Yeah.
No, didn't do that. But I will tell you that it took
it
took 26, 27 hours for us to get the results back. And that's pretty good comparably. She said every kid with any sign of a cold, flu season, just allergies are going to have to be tested for COVID.
Wow.
And that's leaving local places hundreds of tests behind having to get those results, which means, your kid might be stuck home remotely while you're waiting for a COVID-19 test result to send them back to school.
Imagine how busy they must be in the lab, working away trying to get all these tests.
It seems terrifying. I mean, we sit here and make little jokes here and there. It's a very serious thing, but I'd personally make the jokes out of nervousness because I can't imagine what that's like to sit and wait till 7:00 at night.
Well, and if you don't laugh about it now, you'll cry. It was not funny at the time, for sure. I mean, I was Lysoling everything. Like, I was turning into like this. I had manifested it in my head.
There's a slight haze in the Chili area sky right now. Did Scott Hetz get that on the weather? Because
it's got nothing to do with the fires.
No, it's from TJ's Lysol.
It's from all my Lysol. But yes, so just be prepared, parents. You heard it from me. If you send them in and they've got allergies, be ready.
The all-new B Morning Coffee Club with TJ Sharp, Terry Clifford, and Chris Kanya. Because early in the morning, you need all the help you can get. Only on 92.5 WBEE.